Hello, I'm NecroPolo. So what in the hell is a sort of update of what is happening around this project? So the most important thing is that a couple of live shows are scheduled this year. One for November and one for December. The later one will be the annual Beat 'em Up event. It's a sort of small chiptune festival, but I will talk about later this year anyway. Strangely enough, there are more things in the calendar for 2026, but as it's just the Q3 of 2025, it's quite early to speak about it, so it will not happen right now. Actually, it's for a pretty recent event. Last week there was a brand new demoscene party called Toad. Unfortunately, I had to miss it, but I do plan to visit it next year. This video is made 1 week prior to the event and is scheduled around 18th of September, I guess. So in introspect, whatever, I don't know about results or releases, but in the theory, I made music for one demo. Perhaps it will be released, I don't know yet. So what else? So, it's important to speak about that because it will have some impact on my YouTube channel. So, in the following period of time, I will have different priorities. Don't think about anything heavy or bad. I just have to focus on certain things. Think about absolutely normal, everyday stuff. And among priorities, well, making YouTube videos will be quite low on the list. You won't be left without content because the series 8-bit time capsule will go on. It's a sort of flashback. It started with the very first Commodore 64 tune I made, and they have a scope view so you can see what's happening inside the C chip. Also, there is an old-school scroll text telling stories about the actual tune or the actual period when the tune was created. 30, some of them have already been released. And also a lot of have been pre-scheduled. They will pop up in every 2 weeks. The latest one was about 2009 when I returned to the Commodore 64 scene after 15 years of absence. Anyway, these videos will come out every 2 weeks, but the gaps between, well, I don't know. I haven't planned anything. So if there will be something important, interesting to make, or actual, they might be new videos in the gaps, but probably not. I'm not saying goodbye, not at all, I just need a sort of break. Also, there are some private things that I sort of neglected during the last couple of years. You know, I just crossed 50, and for quite a while I started to grow a desire for being disconnected, to find a lot of joy in things that are not online. So YouTube is a part of this because it's a sort of online hobby of mine. So my absence during the following months can be related partly to that and also music composing. I also plan to write some things and read some things. Not to mention work, I will have a lot to do until the end of this year. So, all in all, if you cannot see new videos, only this scroll text and scope Commodore 64 music flashbacks, well, don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just fine elsewhere than YouTube. Well, that's all for now. NecroPolo out. See you somewhere in time.